And welcome back. Thank you for watching this episode. We're excited. We are, yes, going to be talking about the Hamilton musical, and we are going to have a spectrum of opinions on it. So we're going to talk about the positives, the negatives. I will open up with a few of the positives. I thought the fact that we had a hip-hop musical is phenomenal. Interviews with Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I knew what it was about. I know who Alexander Hamilton is, and I went into it completely blind because I figured I would enjoy it, and I didn't want to just listen to the soundtrack. That was a great decision for me.
I love the creativity, as you're just saying, John. The fact that Lin-Manuel could mix so many different genres of music together is amazing. And so just for that to be popular, for that to be on Broadway, I think is really good for all different types of genres and styles and things. So I would say the music is one amazing thing. What about the rest?
Fantastic point of the cast being wonderfully diverse. Matter of fact, I think, didn't Leslie Odom Jr. only join once he realized how diverse the cast was? Was that him or was it someone else?
It wasn't exactly that, but yeah, Leslie saw the song "The Story of Tonight," and he saw these three men on diverse backgrounds, 3 men of color, just like singing together on stage and singing about life. And that song, "The Story of Tonight," is what really got him hooked on wanting to be a part of it.
Yeah,
and that's how Lin wrote it, was to have the diverse cast, right?
Yeah. It was intentional, and I think that it was a good decision. At the same time, sort of switching gears here into some of the criticisms of the show. Some people think that by having a diverse cast, to someone who maybe doesn't fully know that portion of history or know, what the United States was like when it was first forming, they might get the misunderstanding and think that reality was that diverse back then, and it wasn't. And so there can be a disconnect of maybe looking through rose-tinted glasses at history if Hamilton the musical is your history textbook, which I would recommend not to treat any musical as your history textbook. But it's a fair criticism because people are going to think that. And I think that opens up a discussion we may not even have time for today, but we could even talk about whether or not creators are responsible for the way that people interpret their content. I think that might be just another topic. So there's a teaser for maybe another topic we're going to have.
Gabe's like, I want in. Tag me in, coach.
In the show, there was a song called "Satisfied," and this idea that he will never be satisfied. There's a lot that we can unpack there as Christians on what is that constant hunger is usually seen as a good thing. But if it disturbs us from being content, and if it takes us away from finding peace, then is it really from God? Right? So like we should be hungry, but there's a limit. Like we should be satisfied, right, at some point in the things of God.